This next one is Stump Jim Cornette.
Oh, boy.
Sent in to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Mike in Pittsburgh. Hello, Jim and Brian, listener for years. Keep up the great work. On to my question. In what was a still record gate for wrestling in Pittsburgh of 17,521, Dusty Rhodes took on Big Bubba in a cage match for $100,000 in the Bunkhouse Stampede Finals. As my father was there with his friends watching his favorite wrestler, The Dream, beat up on Big Bubba, he missed my goddamn birth. Jim, on what day was I born?
Oh, goddamn it. Can I get the Midnight Express book?
No, that takes the fun out of it.
February. Wait. Let me see. Hold on. February 27th or 28th, 1987.
February 27th, 1987.
There you go.
Wow. How'd you get it? Take us through the process.
I got it because the match where I threw the fireball and burned Ronnie Garvin's face was February 14th in Charlotte because that was Valentine's Day, and I was off for the next 10 days because I got married for the first time on the 16th and went to Hawaii until the following weekend and flew back specifically sunburned, by the way, for the match in Pittsburgh because that was the finals of the Bunkhouse Stampede, and they made it a cage match, but Dusty wanted to juice it up a little bit, and so the fucking making fun of the WWF style cage matches where you had to climb out. Of course, the NWA was the door is locked and a decision is rendered, and then the door is unlocked. Nobody can get in or out. And the WWF cage matches were climb over the cage or whatever. So Dusty made this one that the only way to win is to throw your opponent out of the cage over the top. And I was like, because, you had to get up on the cage and do a little bit of contrived stuff to think that even Dusty was going to throw a 370-pound man over the top of a 10-foot steel cage. But I was also verklempt because since it was a cage match, I couldn't interfere, and the finish was Dusty going over. So I flew all the way back from Hawaii, and it's the all-time biggest crowd ever to see wrestling in the Pittsburgh Civic Arena, the town that Bruno had owned and run, the classic wrestling town, and we set the all-time record. It was over $160,000 gate, and all I could do was stand there at ringside. So they actually worked the deal where they kicked me out of ringside since I couldn't interfere anyway. So I walked out with Bubba and then walked back and watched the match from the back of the building. Still got paid like I, would have on the house, which was a couple of $1,000s for that one night in 1987, 35 years ago. But still, I would have rather been involved. I'd rather Dusty give me the bionic elbow that night, baby. But yes, that's how I remember the date.